Okay, so as Darren said, my name is Ross Maher, and I'm the founder of and the CEO of 25 Doors. By way of context, we did start as a wine-specific piece of technology for wine regions. However, we're currently expanding away from being wine-specific and across everything. So some of my examples here actually are specific to wine, but I believe they're actually broad across all tourism related issues, and in particular those in regional areas further away from CBDs. So I see the future of tourism tech being defined by the people who solve three particular challenges. The first one is personalisation, and this has been a top trend in tourism for a number of years now. However, we're still a long way away from what the tourist actually wants and expects when it comes to personalisation. Part of this is a tech solution, but I think just as much this is a people solution, and how we educate tourist providers is going to be a really big thing. But more importantly, how do we make it really easy for them to deliver the experiences that they've got in their mind? The next one is about empowering wineries to move to the future. You'll see here, we're in 2020, and most wineries, and it's more than 50% of wineries, are actually still delivering a cellar door experience like it's 2005. The future of tourism is in blended in-person and virtual experiences. Yet what we're currently asking wineries to do is a long way short of this, and how they make the jump. Again, the people that define making this jump easy for wineries will be defining the future of tourism and tourism tech. The next problem is, and the challenge is what I call the 21% problem. So the University of South Australia identified that 79% of people, when going to a wine region, they just go to wineries they know. That means if you're a small winery, or you are not selling wine through big brand retail, which represents the vast majority of Australian wineries, then you're fighting for this 21% of the population. And as an industry, we're not doing enough. We effectively are asking these visitors, these 21% of visitors, to take the road less travelled without giving them the appropriate support and guidance to find the hidden gems that they want to find. So how are we solving these problems? Well, we've built a single piece of software which embeds upon any existing region website. No coding required, very little effort required, that offers many things, but in particular, three features which I want to share with you today. The first one is unique personalised itineraries for every single visitor. We solve the personalisation challenge by connecting the right visitor with the right experience. And as we found from the early users of our prototype, is they love the fact that we're putting in front of them wineries that they never would have considered, but more importantly, giving them permission and making it feel safe to explore these wineries that they've never heard of before. The second thing is a marketplace of bookable experiences. This sort of draws on what ATDW is doing, and actually is about adding more value in the cellar door. The key thing about what we're doing is we're making it super, super easy for a winery to actually create, experiment, and create the value that the tourists are expecting in their cellar door. We've got an inbuilt booking platform, so you don't have to worry about any of that sort of stuff. It's there, good to go right away. And because all updates push live, it's always updated. There's never multiple updating issues. And one of the other key features we're offering is the data and intelligence to improve the visitor experience. We've got people creating itineraries, making bookings. They're giving us their demographic data and a whole wealth of other information, which means we have live, real-time information, and we know who's visiting the region, where they're going, what they're doing, what they liked and what they didn't like. And this is the information, the live, real-time information that isn't currently available in many regions, let alone wine region, but it is fundamental to improving the visitor experience. So how does it work? Well, as I said, we've built a single piece of software which you embed in your existing website with a call to action, like the one I've mocked up here: create your personal wine trail. I've got a little video here that I'm about to press go on. So just imagine that you've got this button on your existing website, and people come along trying to find their suggested recommendations. This is how they do it. So as you can see, they answer some really simple questions, and that's a key part of this. We ask them a bit about the type of cellar door they're looking for, and instantly on their phone, they've got an itinerary that's mapped, and then they can explore each of these wineries, go through, find the experiences that these wineries have created, and right there in the moment, book that experience. They don't have to go to multiple websites. And as a winery, you've got a single admin panel to look after all these things. And that button doesn't actually have to be just on a wine region's website. We've built this such that it can be on all of the partners of that wine region, accommodation, cafes, restaurants, anyone who is asked the question in a region, what winery should you recommend I visit? They could have this button either on their website, or they could have a little piece of collateral sending people to create their itinerary and actually create that unified experience in the wine region. Whoops, we'll keep going. So getting started. As I said, this software is free and ready to use in its prototype state right now. We're working with a couple of regions, Yarra Valley, Rutherglen, Macedon Ranges to begin with. We've also got a great partnership with the National Wine Centre, which will incorporate all Australian wine regions in the next couple of months and offer itineraries for people visiting the National Wine Centre for every region in Australia. The actual process of getting started, it's 5 simple steps that can be done either in person or virtually, and it doesn't put any particular onus or burden on one particular group. There's a lot of self-management here, but we've made it really simple to cover all variations in your region to get up and running literally in 2 to 4 weeks if you've got people focused and ready to go, and it could be in this day. So before I finish, I just wanted to leave you with one last thing, which is where is our future going? So as I said, all experiences. At the moment, we're just with wine, but in the very near future, we'll be releasing the update, which incorporates distilleries, cafes, breweries, all sorts of things that you would expect to find in a region. The other thing we're looking at is what we call the VR starter kit. And the future of wine tourism is that blended in-person and virtual experience. And there are some really simple ways that we can help get wineries to the starting line, dip their toe in there, and we'll be working with wineries to get them so that they have the start of Tourism 4.0 and can deliver what the customer wants. So if you want to learn more, the best thing to do is give me a call or drop me an email, and we'll organise a demonstration to get started, answer any questions, and from there I'll outline the full parts of the 5 steps or any questions you might have this afternoon. Thank you very much.